I don't understand how people hate this game. You know, the reaction to Starfield has baffled me. I've seen lots of people enjoying the game, and good for them, but I've seen a lot of people who are disappointed and upset that Starfield didn't live up to their expectations, saying that they were promised a transformative and enriching experience and it fell short of that by a long shot. I'm confused about this because that's what Bethesda does best. I've been wanting to make a video on Bethesda for a while because I'm a seasoned Bethesda hater. I've given a few of their games a try, a little more than a few actually, and while I can understand the appeal of a few of their games, I don't really understand the cult following Bethesda has. It has to be a cult following because that's the only thing that'll explain how this company has as much money as they have. Starfield is not for me. I don't need to play it to know because it's Bethesda, and Bethesda doesn't make good games. They never have, ever. They just make games. They've made popular games, but never have they made a good game. Oblivion, Fallout 3, Skyrim, and Morrowind are their most popular games, according to a quick Google search. All of these games are ass. Let's just get it out the way. Regardless if you like these games or not, these games are... An argument can be made for Fallout 3, I guess, but the others are terrible from a technical standpoint. And I was under the impression that it was because these games are ass that gave them their charm, until I talked to some Bethesda fans. Bethesda cult members would be more accurate, because the guys I spoke to love Bethesda more than they love their family. They even busted out the hard R when I criticized Bethesda to their face. I attempted to play Skyrim when I was a kid, and I was bored out of my mind. I tried to play it again when it was ported to the Switch and put back on my radar, and all it did was strengthen my hatred for the game. But then I saw the glitches and challenge runs and mods, and I was like, oh, I get it. I still don't get it.
Gotta distract from bad graphics, Bethesda moment. Why is it that every time they make a new game, the graphics on it are like they're like dated? Like, how do you make a new game that comes out and looks dated? Are they just always using old engines?
And this is coming from an active, seasoned Bethesda gamer. Every single one of these games is made on the same garbage engine, refined in big quotations for the specific title. The thing Bethesda is good at is making expansive worlds that feel lived in, but they're more intent on refining trivial aspects like picking up various cheeses and notebooks and shit instead of refining core gameplay mechanics like interacting with characters. And if it feels like Starfield actually took a step backwards in that regard, that's because they actually made a new engine for once. An upgraded version of their previous engine featuring AI that's less intelligent than that of a game from 2011. I was expecting Starfield to be standard Bethesda trash, but everything I've heard and seen about this game has exceeded my expectations. 2023 is home to some of the most innovative and refined gaming experiences, as well as developers pushing the boundaries for how little effort they can put into a game and charge $70 for it. But comparing Starfield to Redfall would be unfair because there are things to like about this game. When I was looking into the game as I thought about the script for this video, Bethesda put a lot of thought into sculpting a world, chock full of lore and things to explore. Ooh, bars. Creating places that some players will never even see with excruciating detail. Creating some fun and engaging side plots that I actually really enjoy, even out of context of the game. Enough to look more into some of them myself. But that's just not enough for me to even consider purchasing this game. Everything else I know about this game suggests it's exactly the opposite kind of game that I'm interested in playing. But I know that because it's Bethesda. Bethesda games have always been about the same, consistent in quality and made pretty much the same every time, just in different settings. As I've seen a lot of people share their thoughts on this game, I kinda got mad at the people hating on the game because when has Bethesda ever made a good game? From a technical standpoint, Skyrim felt outdated when it came out, and 12 years later, Starfield feels outdated now on release, just like every other Bethesda game that's ever been released. From a technical standpoint, their games have never been good. You should have known what you were getting into. Crazy that so many people got fooled by the marketing when we know how they operate. For the people that enjoy Bethesda games, let them enjoy it, and I'm happy for them. They got a new game to enjoy. But best believe I will not be playing it. And for all the people who bought and were upset with their purchase, you should have known better. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you a Bethesda hater or enjoyer? Is Bethesda a good company? The answer is no, but you're free to argue your opinion in the comments. I'll be looking. Like the video if you agreed, especially if you disagreed. Send more Bethesda fans to hate on me with you. Win-win for both of us. Take it easy, and as usual, have a good one.